Keith.
All right. Did I see you earlier this week, Keith?
Yes, yes, it is.
Yeah, I thought so. All right, 22 MM 578AW trespass. Review the affidavit, found probable cause. Were you interested in the services of the public defender? Did you want to represent yourself or hire a private attorney?
Represent myself.
All right. Bond set at $250. Do we have an offer?
Adjudication of guilt, credit time served, and no return to 181 10th Street.
You want to accept that offer?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Your Honor, he's been deemed incompetent to proceed
You want him?
in multiple cases, so I would ask that you appoint us.
All right, I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. What do you want to do with him?
I'm telling you.
Because of incompetency, I'd ask for an ROR, Your Honor, as long as he maintains contact with his attorney.
Your Honor, he has 5 FTAs. I believe Your Honor also noted that you saw him earlier this week. I would ask that it not be an ROR.
Has he been found incompetent in any of these? He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cases. Has competency been determined in any of those?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what was determined?
He was deemed incompetent to proceed by, I believe it's Dr. Aries.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I got it. Check on case 305-526-0305.
Hang tight, partner. I'll go ahead and ROR him, appoint the public defender. Don't go back, okay? Stay in touch with your lawyer, all right? Are you on any kind of meds? Yeah, take your meds, okay? All right, ma'am, your name?
Hello, my name is Susan Webb.
All right, ma'am, you're here in 22 MM 6736AO on a trespass on property after warning. Review the affidavit, found probable cause. Were you interested in the services of the public defender? Did you want to represent yourself or hire a private attorney?
I don't have the money this month at all to represent myself, so I can't.
Does she have any history?
I relocated from Dallas, Texas, and I get disability. It will be here in November, and so I'm representing myself.
Okay.
Based on the preliminary history, no, her fingerprints haven't been cleared yet.
I'm gonna appoint the public defender on this case. Let's set your bond at 100. Is there an offer?
It's a withhold of adjudication, credit time served, no return to the Greyhound bus station.
I have one thing to say about that, if I may.
So I've appointed a lawyer to talk to you. The offer is a withhold, credit time served. Sends you to 2 days of credit for 2 days. Talk to your lawyer real quick and see if that's what you want to do or if you want to do something else.
Your Honor, we're doing an arraignment. Can we move on to the arraignment and recall her? I just want to speak to her for a second. I don't know if she's competent.
Right.
But I am ready for the arraignment.
All right. Let me just, ma'am, real quick. Do you know why you're here?
Yes, I was told to leave the bus area, and I refused.
Okay.
And so I do know why I'm here.
Do you know who I am? Not my name,
You're
but
the judge.
I'm the judge. What's my job?
Your job is to make the decision.
Okay. Do you know who this is standing next to you?
My lawyer, that's
Okay. What's her job?
her job is to make sure my civil rights are not violated.
I think she's competent.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you. I'm not a doctor, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm thinking about right now? Conch salad. Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
The address is 555 North John Young Parkway.
All right, ma'am, is this your signature on this form? You read it?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Are you pleading guilty or no contest?
No contest.
I'll accept your no contest plea. I'll withhold adjudication, sentence you to 2 days with credit for 2 days, and there'll be a no return to the Greyhound bus station, and I'll give you a year to pay, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, 30 days to appeal. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Very simple. There you go.
Your Honor, King is medical.
All right, 22 MM 6285 AO PD waiver roll.
Waive.
Division 81, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna enter a plea of not guilty.
Not guilty.
November 4th at 9 o'clock, courtroom 6B.
Mental health.
All right, 22 MM 6166 AO, PD.
Waive and enter a plea of not guilty.
All right, same date and time.
November 4th at 9 o'clock, 6B.
Your name, sir? 22 MM 5777 AO, PD.
The offer from the state, Your Honor, is an adjudication of guilt, credit time served, no return to 2500 South Kirkman Road. There's also a cost of investigation in the amount of $50.68 to the Orlando Police Department. Mr. Fernandez would like to accept and enter a plea of no contest.
All right, sir, is this your signature?
Yes.
You read it?
Yes.
Guilty or no contest?
No contest.
Accept your no contest plea. I'll adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 43 with credit for 43. Court costs, including cost of investigation of $50.68 to OPD. I'll give you a year to pay, and there'll be no return to 2500 South Kirkman Road, okay? 30 days to appeal. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Other way. That's all right. Your name, sir?
Derek Kuntz.
22 MM 6702 AO, PD, arraignment.
We're gonna enter a plea of not guilty, Your Honor.
All right? Division 61.
November 3rd at 9 o'clock, courtroom 7C.
Your name, sir?
Leo Jr.
All right, 22 MM 5839 AO, PD, arraignment, 41 days.
The offer from the state is an adjudication, credit time served, no return to 595 West Church Street. There's a cost of investigation in the amount of $120 to Orlando Police Department. Mr. Odom would like to accept and enter a plea of no contest.
All right. All right, sir, is this your signature?
Yeah.
You read it?
Yeah, ready?
All right. Guilty or no contest?
No contest.
All right, I'll accept your no contest plea. I'll adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 41 days with credit for 41 days. Court costs, including costs of investigation, $120 to OPT, a year to pay, and no return to 595 West Church Street. 30 days to appeal. Good luck.
Rating is medical, Your Honor.
Who?
Rating, Oscar.
Oh, I have Pierre next. Oh, is that Pierre? I'm sorry, yeah. Reading 22 MM 1126 AO PD.
Waive and enter a plea of not guilty.
All right.
It's a VOP.
Denial.
November 14th at 9 o'clock, courtroom 4E.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
November 19th,
14th
14th
at 9.
at 9 a.m. in courtroom 4E, Judge.
I told you they don't resolve these because they need
McGinnis.
Oh, McGinnis.
a person whose property is damaged.
Where's Crystal today? You didn't see Crystal earlier this week. Or was that last weekend?
And this was a VOP?
That's what
Okay,
she
thank you.
says.
I thought, I didn't know.
Me either.
You missed Crystal last week? All right, your name, sir?
Michael Shellman.
All right, 22 MM 5673 AO PD, arraignment.
Enter a plea of not guilty, Your Honor.
All right, Division 81. That's the same as the first three.
November 4th at 9 o'clock, courtroom 6B.
No, you have a battery.
Tavares Fleur, medical.
All right, 22 MM 5725 AO. Temporarily appoint the PD. What do you want to do?
Waive and enter a plea of not guilty.
All right, that's also 4E. I'm not 4E, 81.
November 4th at 9 o'clock, 6B.
Yes, I did.
All right, ma'am, your name? Ma'am?
Brittany Washington?
All right, 22 MM 6106 AO, petty theft, PD, arraignment.
The offer from the state is a withhold of adjudication, credit time served, no return to 5734 South Orange Blossom Trail. Ms. Washington, you want to resolve, right? Okay. Ms. Washington wanted to, accept the state's offer and enter a plea of no contest.
All right. All right, ma'am, is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
Read it. Did you read it? Okay. Are you pleading guilty or no contest today?
No comment.
I'll accept your no contest plea. I'll withhold adjudication, sentence you to 31 days with credit for 31 days. Your cost, I'll give you a year to pay, and there'll be a no return to 5734 South Orange Blossom Trail, okay? 30 days to appeal, ma'am. Good luck.
Robert White, mental health.
22 6148 AO PD 84 trespass.
Waive and enter plea of not guilty.
All right.
October 20th, 8:45, courtroom 4B.
Thank you.
What division is that?
84.
Thank you.
All right, sir, your name?
Rushmont Brown.
All right, 22 6743 AO, you're here on a trespass in a structure or conveyance. Review the affidavit, found probable cause, appoint the public defender, and I'll set your bond at $500.
There's actually,
Oh, go on.
there's an offer to resolve, the state's offering an adjudication of guilt, credit time served, no return to 1915 Ribbon Falls Parkway. Mr. Brown would like to accept and enter plea of no contest.
That's RIBBON.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So you park on a driveway and drive on a parkway. I guess I will. All right, is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you read it?
Yes, sir.
Guilty or no contest?
No contest.
Accept or no contest, plea adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 2 days with credit for 2 days. Your costs, I'll give you a year to pay, and there'll be a no return to 1915 Ribbon Falls Parkway, okay?
Okay.
30 days to appeal, good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Your name?
Deshaun Jones?
All right, out on bond, 22 5967 AO, trespass on property after warning, actually, your ROR on this in a petty theft. You're here today in 22 6748 AO on a trespass, review that affidavit, found probable cause, appoint the public defender, and I'll stay your bond. Do we have an offer in this case?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, what's the status of the case that he's out on bond?
He has a new court date of, nope. Sorry, let me check that. I do know, Your Honor, that it is the same location.
Okay,
Just one moment, though. He was arrested October 31st. Sorry, no, August 31st. Formal charges have not been filed.
all right, I'm gonna revoke your release in that case, and then I'll issue a new bond, count 1 of 1,000 and count 2, 200.
Anthony Lurie, RR.
Your name
Wilma,
and your last name, Wilma?
roll,
All right, 22 6740 AO on a petty theft retail. Reviewed the affidavit, found probable cause, appoint the public defender, and I'll stay your bond. Do we have an offer in this case?
No, Your Honor, she may qualify for pretrial diversion.
Okay, well.
Sit.
All right, yeah, she doesn't have
Brenda.
much.
For,
250? 250.
Send a return.
I will. That's it, good luck. Your name?
Anthony Romanello.
What is it?
Anthony Romanello.
All right, 22 6747 AO, trespass other than a structure, refusal to leave. Review the affidavit, found probable cause, appoint the public defender. He doesn't have any history.
No, Your
All
Honor.
right, I'll go ahead and ROR him. No return to the scene, okay?
And you appointed us, Your Honor?
Yes.
Here you go. Here you go, miss.
Your name
Snake,
and your last name, or I mean your first name?
Jermaine,
All right, 22 6737 AO, trespass on property after warning. Review the affidavit. Were you interested in the services of the public defender? Did you want to represent yourself or hire a private attorney? Bless you.
thank you.
You want to represent yourself? Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and I will stay the bond. Is there an offer in this case?
Yes, Your Honor, it's an adjudication of guilt, 3 days in Orange County Jail with credit for any time served, and no return to the Nordstrom located at 4036 Eastgate Drive.
You want to accept that offer?
yes, sir.
Okay. You have any questions?
No, sir.
Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you read it?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty or no contest?
No contest.
I'll accept your no contest plea. I'll adjudicate you guilty. I'll sentence you to 3 with credit for 2, and there'll be no return to the Nordstrom at 1036 Eastgate Drive, okay?
Yes, sir.
30 days to appeal. I'll give you a year to pay your costs. Good luck. Your name, ma'am?
Taylor Hamby.
All right, you're out on bond on an aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, or with a weapon. 22 CF 9933 AO. You're here today in 22 CT 5581 AO. Driving while license suspended or revoked with knowledge. I reviewed that affidavit, found probable cause, point the public defender. I'll stay your bond on that case. What's the status of the case that she's out on bond?
Arrested August 25th. No formal charges have been
All right,
filed.
I'll take no action on that case.
What was the bond amount, Your Honor?
$500.
Yeah.
Your Honor, the offer from the state was a withhold credit time served. Ms. Hamby would like to accept and enter a plea of no contest.
All right.
Yeah, I can do that.
You can say the bond.
Your name?
Mateo Ramirez Gonzalez.
All right, you were here in 22 CT 1312 AE on a DUI, excuse me, with property damage. Reviewed the affidavit, found probable cause, appoint the public defender, and I'll set your bond at $500. You didn't qualify for PTR. Your name? 21 CT 135 AO. It's a failure to appear on a race scene. According to this, your bond is set at $250. 21 CT 134 reckless driving. Your bond is set at $250. 141 no motorcycle license. Your bond is set at $250. And case number 136, Duelis, your bond set at $250. On that case, I'll appoint the public defender on all of your cases. They're all for failure to appear, okay? All right, thank you. Your name, ma'am?
Janai Thomas.
All right, you're here in 22 CT 1609 AW on a driving while license suspended or revoked with knowledge. Reviewed the affidavit, found probable cause, appoint the public defender, and I'll stay your bond at $500. Looks like you got a hold out of Osceola County. What's that for?
Duelis.
What is it, Duelis?
I believe it's a Duelis, Your Honor. She has one from Osceola and another one from Seminole, I believe,
Alright.
Your Honor.
Yeah, so even if you post this bond, you may not go anywhere because Osceola County may want to come get you, okay?
I already posted my bond
On this case, or for Osceola?
for this case.
Has she posted?
I didn't have no bond.
No, yeah, so you haven't posted a bond on this case, but if and when you do, then we'll bring you back, we'll tell you about Osceola, and then Osceola can come get you.
Oh, I don't have the option to go over to them to right after?
Yeah, well, they'll come get you. Yeah. But the shuttle doesn't run every hour like the bus schedule from downtown to here, so it may take a little bit of time.
Sometimes they set a bond, Your Honor. Did Osceola set a bond? No? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait.
I don't know. All right, good luck. Maybe this weekend they'll set a bond for you. What? I don't know, IA judge will do Osceola and Orange. Your name, sir? 22 CF 10908 AO, one count of robbery, no firearm or weapon, one count of battery. Reviewed the by arrest warrant. According to this, your bond is set at $5,000 on count 1, $500 on count 2, with conditions: no contact with the listed victim, no return to the scene, do not possess any weapons or firearms. I'll appoint the public defender, and I'll reduce count 2 to $100. Do I need to sign these?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, what they call them? One of them's from last
Oh.
session.
Was Snell last session? Okay, so you sign that one? Okay. All right, your name, sir? Oh, same guy? Not that? You wanted me to sign? I did that one this morning, right?
Oh, I know, I can't.
But I reduced count 2 to 100, I believe. All right, ma'am, your name?
Sorry.
That's all right.
Safari Daughtry.
All right, you're here in 22 CF 11457 AO, aggravated assault with a firearm.
That wasn't me, officer.
Hold on. Picture looks like you, but that's all right. The bond is set at no bond with conditions to be set at initial appearance. Do not possess any weapons or firearms. No return to H&A Towing 6530 East Colonial Drive. I know how
Yeah.
that can get with the tow truck drivers. I'll appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. State any input with regards to release.
No, Your Honor.
Defense.
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'll set your bond on, at this case at $3,500. No contact with the alleged victim, do not possess any guns, knives, or weapons, and no return to the H&A Towing, okay?
Yes, sir, may I please say something?
Talk to your lawyer real quick. If she thinks it's a good idea, you can talk to me, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang tight. All right, good luck. All right, your name?
Royce, Denmark.
All right, sir, you're here in 22 CF 11564 AO, fleeing or attempting to elude a law enforcement officer with lights and sirens. Review the affidavit, found probable cause, appoint the public defender. Any input from the state with regards to release?
No, Your Honor.
Any input from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
Set your bond at $3,500. That's it, $3,500, okay? All right.
you go.
Your name, ma'am?
I'm sorry, Brianna SP?
What happened to Jonathan DeRoches?
Using this restaurant at this time, John?
Oh, he's using the bathroom? All right. That's the next one I have? Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right, all right. What was your name again, ma'am?
Brianna SP?
Is she attached to this one? No, but the next one I have is Hale. Got it. All right, so you were here in 22 CF 11555 AO, a conspiracy to commit burglary of a conveyance and a petty theft, first degree between 100 and 300. Reviewed that affidavit, found probable cause, appoint the public defender. I'll stay count 1, reduce count 2 to $100, and a no return to the scene. This? This. You're also here in 22 CT 30320 AO on a failure to appear on an operating motor vehicle without a valid license. Your bond on that is set at $500. And then you're out on pretrial release on 22 CF 6353. What's that case?
Possession of fentanyl, grand theft auto, and possession of marijuana. Arrested June 3rd. No formal charges have been filed yet. Your Honor, with regard to 22 CF 11555, can I also ask for no contact with the co-defendants?
Yeah, there's 2 of them, right? Vernalis and Snell? Or-
There's actually 3, but it looks as though at least one of them is a minor.
Okay. All right, no contact with the co-defendants, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Um,
Go on.
I'm sorry.
With regards to the,
Out on bond?
well, it's just pretrial release, I'll take no action.
So what does that mean? I'm sorry.
You can bond out.
Oh, I can bond out? I have a question.
Yeah.
And did you address her out of county as well?
What's the out of county? It's not out of county.
Oh, yeah.
Like the over the line arrest is a mistake, I guess. They just gave me a bunch of paperwork.
They should go through now.
For Volusia County?
Yes.
Talking about the burglary?
Thank you.
Good luck. Which one are you talking about?
Volusia County?
Volusia? You got a Volusia County case?
It's the two,
You know anything about a Volusia County case? Which one's the Volusia County case?
it's 2022303136.
What are the charges?
It's for a out-of-county,
I'm sorry, what is it?
it's out-of-county fraudulent use of a credit card greater than $100, and the bond was $2,500.
Oh, I don't have that one.
Oh,
I just have the fentanyl one. You have that? Just what? Oh, so what do we do with that one?
They'll probably schedule her for tomorrow for
Alright.
that one.
All right, yeah, I don't have it. All right, your name?
Jonathan Des Roches.
What happened to, Farrell?
Right
Oh,
back.
okay, we brought, this Roach is done with the bathroom, got it, okay. All right, you have 3 cases. The first one is 22 CF 5755 AO, possession of a weapon or ammo by, gang-related felon or delinquent. According to this warrant, your bond is set at $5,000 with conditions, no possession of firearms or new law violations. You're also here in 21 CF 11772 AO on a failure to appear on carrying a concealed firearm. According to this, you failed to appear for arraignment on December 21st of last year. Your bond on that is set at no bond. And you're here in 2022 CF 6239 AO, fleeing or attempting to elude a law enforcement officer by arrest warrant. Your bond on that is set at no bond. I'll appoint the public defender on that case. And on that case, I'll set your bond on the fleeing and eluding at $10,000. Huh? Yeah. No, this is no bond, wasn't it? Is it no valid? Hold on. No, yeah, stay.
I think I got confused too. You have the no valid one, that's what you were looking at? It's actually DeRoche, remember he was in the bathroom? I think we went back.
That's who that was. You just got out of the bathroom.
No, cause I got confused too. The next one is the no valid.
Oh, Hale.
Yep,
Hale's no valid. Both had a fleeing charge. Hale just has a.
I actually do have a valid driver's license, it's just in Oregon, not
All right.
Florida.
oh, Jesus, take it.
1,000. Where at in Oregon are you from?
Eugene.
Yeah, I was just out there. Are we all ready? Okay. All right, so you're, ma'am, your name?
Carol Hale.
All right, you were here in 2022 CF 9796 AO, fleeing or attempting to elude a law enforcement officer or licensed sirens, no valid driver's license, and 22 CF 11547 AO, possession of MDMA ecstasy greater than 10 grams, and possession of cocaine. We'll throw him under the bus immediately. I'll review the affidavits, found probable cause. I'm sorry, the first one is actually an arrest warrant. I'm sorry. No bond on count 1, 500 on count 2. Do not possess any alcohol or illegal substances. On the second case, I reviewed that affidavit, or that's also, I'm sorry, also arrest warrant. According to that, what was that one? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
You're gonna get one.
I remember this one. I'm confused too. I'll stay your bond on the cocaine, having found PC on the fleeing and eluding. I will set your bond at $5,000 on count 1, and count 2 I'll set at $100.
Thank you.
Stay the conditions.
Thank you so much.
Yep. What? 5,100. Was it 1,000?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm so good, yeah.
No. The other case, the drugs. They found the 2 baggies on her when they picked her up. All right, your name?
Terica Hamilton.
All right, ma'am, you're here in 22 CF 11563 AO. Possession of cocaine, possession of a controlled substance, driving while license suspended. Review the affidavit, found probable cause, point the public defender. I'll stay count 1,
Qualified.
and count 2 I'll reduce to 150, and count 3 100. Oh, she also qualifies for pretrial release. You want pretrial release?
Your Honor, the state would object. The first thing that's listed as her last conviction is a violation of her pretrial release conditions on a domestic violence.
Well, that was only 6 months ago. All right. No PTR. I didn't catch that. I did reduce her bonds. Your name, sir?
Jaden Harris, sir.
All right, ROR on a sale and delivery of cannabis. ROR on a possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, possession of a controlled substance, possession of a concealed weapon by a felon. ROR on sale and delivery of cocaine here today in 22 CF 1156556 AO. Possession of MDMA ecstasy. Reviewed that affidavit. Found probable
Sir,
cause.
I swear it was just a blunt that I had. You feel me?
Oh my God.
Look, I'm in a messed up condition, bro. I just got shot and stuff. You feel me? Like, I swear to God, all it was a blunt, bro. And it was a lot.
All right, that's all right. I mean,
You feel me? I ain't trying.
7-11. It's my mom's birthday.
What? That's my.
Yeah.
What? P like.
All right. Well,
P.
we'll stay your bond on the new case. What's the status of the other 8 charges?
Your Honor, the first two, 22 CF 6048 and 22 CF 6046, he was arrested May 26, and formal charges have not been filed.
Okay,
22 CF 6024, charges were filed. He has arraignment October 18th.
all right, so on the 2 cases without charges, 6046 and 6048, I'll take no action. 6024, I'll revoke your release, let the judge sign that case, determine what a reasonable bond is for you. Just on the one, and the other 2 I left alone for you, and then I gave you a bond on the new one.
Can you tell me which one it is? I don't have a bond for it, sir.
You have the public defender on that one, it's a drug charge.
SD.
What?
You tell me which one I don't have a bond for.
Possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and possession of a controlled substance.
That's the one I that they filed on.
Yeah. All right, good luck. Yeah. Heal up. Your name, sir? All right, out on bond on a possession of a controlled substance, 22 CF 4864 AO, here today, and 22 CF 114400 AO. Possession of a controlled substance via arrest warrant, according to this, your bond is set at $2,000 with conditions: do not possess or consume alcohol or drugs, and random UAs. You're also here in 22 CF 11543 AO, trafficking in methamphetamines greater than 14 grams. I reviewed that affidavit, found probable cause, point the public defender. I'll stay your bond in that case. I'll stay your bond in the warrant case. And what's the status of the case that he's out on bond?
Arraignment is set for October 20th.
I'll revoke your release in that case, let the judge assign to that case, determine what a reasonable bond is for you. Your name, sir?
Ernest Hartfield.
22 CF 11538 AO, possession of cocaine. Review the affidavit, found probable cause, point the public defender, and I'll stay your bond. Your name, sir? All right, 22 CF 11581 AO, burglary of a conveyance, possession of methamphetamine. Review the affidavit, found probable cause, point the public defender. I'll stay count 1. I'll reduce count 2 to $150. Your name, sir? Oh, I'm sorry.
Jamal Hobart, refuse, Your Honor.
All right, ROR, burglary of a conveyance, criminal mischief, here today, 22 CF 11561 AO, possession of MDMA ecstasy, temporarily appoint, waiver roll.
Waive, Your Honor.
All right, I'll stay the bond on the new case, and then what's the status of the case that he's out on bond?
Arraignment is set for October 27th.
I'll revoke his release in that case, let the judge sign that case, determine what a reasonable bond is. All right, your name, sir?
Rocky Jackson.
All right, so you have 2 cases. The first one is 22 CF 10639 AO, possession of cocaine and destruction of evidence. Via arrest warrant, according to this, your bond is set at 1,000 on count 1, 150 on count 2. And then you're also here in 22 CF 11569 AO, possession of MDMA ecstasy. Review that affidavit, found probable cause, point the public defender. I could stay your bond in that case. You do qualify for PTR, and then I'll stay the bonds on the cocaine and destruction of evidence case. You want the bond on the other case or the PTR?
He wants pretrial on that one.
All right, we'll give you PTR.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, which case is he getting?
Second case, just a single count.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Marcus Jones, bonded.
All right, Jones, bonded. Your name, sir?
Raymond Lee Kelly, third, sir.
22 CF 11572 AO, grand theft, 3rd degree of a motor vehicle. Review the affidavit, found probable cause, point the public defender, and I'll set your bond at $2,500. It looks like you got a hold out of Brevard County. So even if you post this bond, Brevard County might come get you.
So you.
What's the question?
If you raised his bond.
I did. Yeah, I raised it from 1,000.
Cause I thought my people was already going to pay it right then.
Has he posted his bond?
It was on there.
He's bonded.
Huh?
Marcus Jones, he's bonded.
No, this is Raymond Kelly, right?
Yeah, my people is on the way.
they come
I
from?
just talked to them right before we came to court.
All right.
Pay it.
Well, they didn't get here fast enough. You got prior convictions for similar and same offenses, and you're out on
I don't want.
probation.
I'm not
right
on
now.
probation, sir.
What are you on?
I'm on nothing.
There's a hold for Brevard.
Well, if you're not on probation, then there won't be a hold.
I'm on no nothing.
Listen,
What are you out on in Brevard?
Nothing.
Nothing? What's your name?
Raymond Kelly. Sir.
What's your date of birth?
sir. What's your date of birth?
1687.
This is you.
Yeah.
You have failures to appear, dangerous, armed and dangerous violence.
It matches
Failure
us.
to appear. Well, that's your fault.
Could be another
You don't have to
Raymond
do
Kelly.
How can they have you dangerous?
All right, good luck, sir.
So what about the before? They didn't say nothing?
I don't know. I tell people this all the time. They barely trust me here in Orange County. They're not gonna let me do anything with Brevard.
Or nothing?
What was his bond again, Your Honor?
2,500. All right, your name, sir?
Michael Lawrence.
All right, 22 CF 11554 AO, burglary of an unoccupied dwelling and criminal mischief. Reviewed the affidavit, found probable cause, appoint the public defender, and I'll stay your bonds. No return to the scene.
You got bond.
All right, your name, sir? All right, 22 CF 115500, or 10, aggravated assault with a firearm. Sir, according to your financial affidavit, you do not qualify for the services of the public defender. The public defender is for individuals that are indigent that cannot afford a lawyer, okay? So, you're here on this charge of aggravated assault with a firearm. You're currently on no bond, but you're entitled to a bond on this case. And so the purpose of this hearing is twofold. One, for me to review this affidavit, make a decision if there's a reason for your arrest. And if I do make that decision, then to determine conditions of your release, okay? So you can't get out of jail till you see a judge. You can do that today with me right now without a lawyer, or I can roll this to tomorrow, give you 24 hours to hire a lawyer. You'll sit in jail during that 24 hours, and then you can come back and have this hearing tomorrow with a lawyer. Do you want to go forward today without a lawyer or tomorrow with a lawyer? Do you have any questions?
No idea what to do, sir.
I'm sorry?
I have no idea what to do, sir. I've never been in this position. I just want to be able to get back home to my family today.
All right. Well, if you want to do it today, then the only chance to do it, to get home today, is to have this hearing today. I'm not giving you advice. I'm not telling you what to do. But if you want to get home today, the only way to do that is to have the hearing today. Because you can't get out of jail till you see a judge.
Am I able to get a phone call first and come back here today?
Not today, because there's only about 8 people behind you, and then we're done. We started at 9, so we've been going for a few hours.
As a friend of the court, can I just?
Sure, go talk to him as a friend. Why don't you rotate him to the back and then give him a few minutes. All right, sir. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Shane Pittman.
All right, 22 CF 11559 AO, destruction of evidence, possession of cannabis less than 20 grams. Were you interested in the services of the public defender? Did you want to represent yourself or hire a private attorney?
Yeah, I'd like to represent myself, but I'd just like to say, like, if you did read this,
I did.
I actually came up to a spot, and where I sat down, there was a piece, I'm talking about a piece of weed the size of maybe your pinky nail, and it was not mine. The officer actually said, "Is it your weed?" And when he did, I did touch it, but I touched it because I was like, "Is that even weed? That's not mine." And then that's how this all happened. I mean, really, the whole thing is that I was being mouthy because they were actually
Who is that?
fucking with a friend of mine. Excuse my language. I'm so
All
sorry.
right.
But that
I
was,
mean, you dropped the F-bomb today,
I'll never
called
do
him an
that.
ass on video. I mean, it's all right.
I'm so sorry, man. But that's what kind of, yeah. So I was wondering, is there any way we can handle this? Because it was really over.
Say you have an offer?
Yeah.
No.
Because of the destruction of evidence, Your Honor, I do not.
But it wasn't really just.
Stop.
I reviewed the affidavit, found probable cause based on the 4 corners of the affidavit. I can't resolve it, it's a felony case.
Is it for the destruction of evidence?
Yeah, felony charge.
Are you serious? They
Yeah.
really screwed me like that?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
That's crazy. This is a whole I felt like this is falsified evidence right here. So would you, I'm just asking from
You gonna be able to represent yourself with the falsification, or do you want me to appoint a lawyer to help you with that?
No, I definitely want to represent. I'll take this to trial all the way. This is
Alright.
total BS. I want repercussions for this. Like,
All right, I'll set your bond at 500 on count 1, 100 on count 2, okay?
I mean, there's no way you guys can't handle this.
They won't let me. Yeah, good luck. I think you called an ass. That's a good start. Your name?
Dustin Perno.
All right. What happened to Reyes?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought. All right. So what do you want to do
I want to have the hearing today.
today? Okay. All right. State any input. Review the affidavit. Found probable cause.
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir. I'm inclined to set your bond at $5,000 with conditions: do not possess any guns, knives, or weapons. No contact with the alleged victim. Is that acceptable to you, or is there anything that you want to tell me that you think I should take into consideration in determining conditions of your release? Understand that as a defendant, you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you, so it puts you in a tough spot. Is that acceptable? Is there anything you want to tell me?
I would just like that bond to be set a little lower, or as low as can be, because this is the first time something like this has ever happened.
I mean, I think it's pretty low for what the allegations are. I mean, this could be St. Louis or St. Lucie. I could set it at 500. Those bonds, the guy would had what, $150,000 bonds for burglary this morning. 130,000, right? 500 grand is what they would set it for down there.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Good luck.
Fine with that.
Okay. See you later. Reyes, mental health, 22 CF 11551. Temporarily appoint, waiver roll.
Waive, Your Honor.
All right. Stay the bond at 5,000. No return. Your name, sir?
Kevin Lamar Richardson.
All right, sir. You're here in 22 CF 11548 AO. Destroy, damage, alter a monitor device, and grand theft, third degree, greater than 750, less than 5,000. Were you interested in the services of the public defender? Did you want to represent yourself or hire a private attorney?
Public defender, sir.
All right. Do you have a job?
No, sir.
Any sources of income?
No, sir.
How do you survive?
I don't really.
Where do you live? What's your housing situation?
I was homeless, sir.
Okay. Car or anything like that?
No, sir.
All right, I'll appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. Review the affidavit, found probable cause, state any input with regards to release,
No, Your Honor.
defense.
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'll set count 1 at $2,500, count 2 at $150. And does he have a hold, or is that this case? It's got local warrants, it says. You know what that is?
See that?
No.
Your Honor, he may have reporting requirements.
Do you have reporting requirements?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll give you 24 hours from your release to report your address.
Yes, sir.
It's a weekend. I'll give you, 24. All right. Good luck.
Stephen Richardson,
Yep.
behavior.
All right, 22 CF 11567 AO, ag assault with a deadly weapon, battery, temporarily appoint, waiver roll.
Waive.
Do we have any history? Huh? Behavior? Do we have any history for this person?
Yes, he does. The last conviction, you want to print it out or just speak?
Just to give me a,
The last conviction was possession of meth, October the 11th, 2021. He has prior convictions of disorderly intoxication, cruelty towards children,
anything violent?
a felony battery, a regular battery, 3 felony VOPs.
All right. All right, I'll stay as bonds, no contact, and do not possess any guns, knives, or weapons. All right, sir, your name? Sir?
Courtney Rogers.
All right, sir, 22 CF 11568 AO, trafficking of methamphetamines greater than 28 grams with a weapon, possession of cocaine with a weapon, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, grand theft, third degree of a motor vehicle. Review the affidavit, found probable cause, point the public defender, state any input with regards to release on count 1.
Well, actually, the schedule has it at 200,000, Your Honor.
Any input from the defense?
Yeah. I didn't, my sheet doesn't have any history. Is that accurate? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. You have a history?
What makes you think that?
It's kind of, it's blank. It just stops, so. Does he have a?
Does have history.
Oh, I don't have the second sheet. Mine is just blank. Okay.
He has a possession of firearm by
Okay. Thank you. No, Your Honor, I'd ask that you, just set a bond on count one.
All right, I'll set at the schedule 200,000 on count 1. I'll state count 2, reduce count 3 to 150, and count 4 to 150. All right, your name, sir?
See, right, Michael, sir?
All right, so you have two cases. The first one, 22 CF 11571 AO, possession of cocaine, possession of cannabis less than 20 grams, possession of drug paraphernalia. And then you also have 22 MO 1121 AO, being in a park after dark. Sir, according to your financial affidavit, you do not qualify for the services of the public defender. The public defender is for individuals who are indigent, all right? So I can't appoint a lawyer to represent you. We can go forward with this hearing today where I could set your bonds, or I can roll this 24 hours for you to hire a lawyer, and you can come back and have this hearing. In the meantime, if you bond out, and you don't come back and see me. You want to go forward today without a lawyer, or you want me to roll this to tomorrow?
I mean, I would like to proceed with it if so, sir, if we can.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I would like to proceed with it if we can, sir.
All right, on the possession of cocaine, found probable cause, I'll state count 1, count 2, I'll reduce to 100, count 3, I'll reduce to 100, and on the parks and facilities, found probable cause, I'll reduce that to 100 for you, okay? All right.
Alain, Sabrina Leon, refuse.
All right, 21 or CF 8247 AO, failure to appear, temporarily appoint, waiver roll.
Waive, Your Honor.
All right, bond set at no bond on that case. Your name, sir?
Soto?
All right, 22 CF 11565 AO, possession of cannabis with intent to sell or deliver, possession of cannabis greater than 20 grams, possession of drug paraphernalia, review the affidavit, found probable cause, point the public defender. I'll state count 1 and then set count 2 at 150 and count 3 at 100.
Jason Souza, refuse, Your Honor.
All right, 22 CF 11560 AO, possession of MDMA, possession of drug paraphernalia, temporarily appoint, waiver roll.
Waive.
All right, I'll say the bonds. Your name, sir?
Jose Torner?
All right. She's not your lawyer yet, so don't get too excited, all right?
Yes.
Your ROR on a petty theft with 2 priors, 22 CF 7878 AO. You're here today in 22 CF 10763 AO, petty theft with 2 priors. Via arrest warrant, according to this, your bond is set at $1,000. I'll appoint the office, I'll appoint the office of the public defender to represent you.
Yes, sir.
And conditions on this are no return to the scene of the alleged incident, do not possess or consume any illegal substances, and I'll take no action on the case that you're out on bond.
All right, thank you, sir. Yes, because,
For the arrest.
oh, thank you.
All right, good luck, see you.
So
See you next time.
much. Hopefully you won't.
All right, good. All right, so your name?
Over Charleston.
All right, 22 CF 11570 AO, possession of cocaine. Review the affidavit, found probable cause, and I'll stay your bond. What happened to Vernalis? Did we do Vernalis? Oh. Oh, he was just out of the stack, so got it. All right, so your name?
Will Vanellis.
Sorry. You're out on bond on a burglary of a conveyance, attempted burglary of a conveyance, possession of burglary tools, 21 CF 15602 AO. You're also here in another case with the same charges, 22 CF 2723 AO. You also have another one, fleeing and eluding, reckless driving, leaving the scene. Duelist, 21 CF 2974 AO. You're also out on bond on a possession of ammunition by a convicted felon, reckless driving, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, carrying concealed firearm, 21 CF 326 AO. Here today, 22 CF 11557 AO, burglary of an unoccupied conveyance, unarmed, and a larceny petty theft. Were you interested in the services of the public defender? Did you want to represent yourself or hire a private attorney? And the public defender, do you have a job? How much money do you make? How often do you make $1,000? Are you awake? I can roll this to tomorrow, give you some time to wake up.
Yeah.
You good? All right, so you said every week or every other week? Every other week, so you make about $500 a week? Any other sources of income? No? All right, I'll appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. On your new case, I'll set your bond on count 1 at $5,000, count 2, 100, no contact with the co-defendants, and then on the cases that you're out on bond, I'll revoke your release on those cases. Let the judge assign to those cases determine what a reasonable bond is for you. And then that leaves us with Yale, or
York.
York. Yale, York. William Wallace sacked York. Did you know that? All right, your name?
David York.
All right, and then we don't have anyone yet, right?
Yeah, that was the one.
All right, well, we pushed you back 2 hours and 48 minutes. 22 CF 11546, do we know what the individual wanted to say? Or what their input was? Nothing?
I didn't speak to them.
All right, review the affidavit, found probable cause, point the public defender, 1 count of aggravated assault, domestic, any input from the state?
No, Your Honor.
Any input from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'll set your bond at $3,500, no contact, no return, maintain separate residence, do not possess any guns, knives, or weapons.
One-time return, Your Honor.
You can return 1 time with the assistance of law enforcement to retrieve your belongings. Is there anything else from the state?
Nothing from the state.
PD?
Nothing from defense.
Clerk? Corrections? All right. All right.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Laura Royal, State Certified Interpreter and previously sworn.
All right. Let me know when you make contact through the headset.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Connection is established.
All right, your name, sir?
Jordi Yaret Figueroa Mendoza. Jordi Yaret Figueroa Mendoza.
Jordi Jared Figueroa Mendoza.
You are here in case number 2022 MM 6744AO, 1 count of battery domestic violence. I reviewed the affidavit, found probable cause, and will appoint the public defender. Any input from the state?
No, Your Honor.
Input from the defense?
It's a one-time return, Your Honor.
I'll set your bond at $500 with conditions: no contact with the alleged victim, no return to the scene, maintain separate residence, do not possess any guns, knives, or weapons.
You have to remind me. You didn't say it.
And a one-time return.
Oh, I'm sorry, and you can return 1 time with the assistance of law enforcement to retrieve your belongings.
Perfecto, muchas gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you excited for this wedding? Your name, sir? Your name, sir?
Robinson Martinez. Robinson Martinez.
Robinson Martinez.
You're here in case number 21 CF 6040 AO on a violation of probation on 1 count of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. According to this warrant, your bond is set at no bond. I'll appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. You're also here in case number 21 CF 12301 on a violation of probation on 1 count of possession of cocaine. According to that warrant, your bond is set at no bond. I will appoint the public defender on that case as well. Thank you. All right, thank you, Madam Interpreter.
You're welcome, Your Honor. The interpreter will disconnect.
All right. Your name, sir?
Malcolm Jerome Brooks.
You are here in case number 22 CF 11545AO, one count of assault aggravated with intent to commit a felony. Reviewed that affidavit, found probable cause, appoint the public defender. Any input from the state?
No, Your Honor.
Any input from the defense?
A one-time return with law enforcement, Your Honor, and I was thinking about, there was mental health issues, mental health pretrial release, but I'll just ask for a bond, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, set your bond at $2,000, no contact, no return, maintain separate residence, do not possess any guns, knives, weapons, aerosol cans, anything like that.
And the one-time
Oh,
return.
and you can return one time with the assistance of law enforcement to retrieve your belongings. Thank you. Your name?
Jasmine Graham.
All right, you were here in 22 CF 11549AO, one count of aggravated assault, domestic. Reviewed the affidavit, found probable cause, point the public defender. Any input from the state?
Yes, Your Honor. If you will note on the face sheet, there have been similar incidents or prior incidents with the same victim. I looked and saw at least 3, and there is also a conviction for a battery in 2018, not with the same victim. I would ask that you take that into consideration when setting the bond.
And there's an injunction between the two? That sound right?
Says unserved injunction.
All right, any input from the defense?
I just asked for that one-time return, Your Honor.
All right, set your bond at $3,500. No contact, no return, maintain separate residence, do not possess any guns, knives, or weapons. You can return once with the assistance of law enforcement to retrieve your belongings.
I apologize, Your Honor. DCF was also contacted regarding this incident. If you could comply with any DCF
Yeah,
plan.
if DCF imposes any conditions, those conditions trump whatever conditions I impose, okay? So if they say contact, then you can have contact. If they say no contact, then no contact, okay? All right, thank you. Your name, sir? 22 CF 11544AO, false imprisonment, domestic violence, and battery domestic violence. Review the affidavit, found probable cause, point the public defender. Any input from the state?
No, Your Honor.
Any input from the defense?
Just a one-time return, Your Honor.
All right, I'll set your bond on count 1 at $2,000, count 2 at $100, no contact, no return, maintain separate residence, do not possess any guns, knives, or weapons. You can return once with the assistance of law enforcement to retrieve your belongings.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a question? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Your Honor, he qualifies. I heard you. He qualifies for pretrial release. Any objection?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have the victim. He's been to DOC for the same or similar offenses, I believe, and it was a while ago, but
Would you consider reducing count 1 to 1,000 at least, Your Honor? He's on social security disability.
I set it at, I know it's been a while, but, I mean, he's got 5 VOPs on aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, so. I'm inclined to keep it where I put it at, okay? All right. All right. Thank you, good luck. All right, your name?
David Jamal Littleton.
All right, 22 CF 11574 AO, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill. Reviewed the affidavit, found probable cause. appoint the public defender, and there's also a 22 244 AE battery domestic. Review that affidavit, found probable cause, appoint the public defender. Any input from the state?
No, Your Honor.
Anything from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, on the first case, the felony case, I'll set your bond at $2,000. No contact, no return. Maintain separate residence. Do not possess any guns, knives, or weapons. And then on the battery domestic, I'll set it at $100 with the same conditions.
I can't, man. I thought I could get a pre-trial.
You don't qualify.
Yeah.
Can I get permission to speak, sir?
Well, if your lawyer says it's okay, I don't have a problem with it. You just want to make sure you don't say anything and get you in trouble.
Sir, I don't have any weapons, and I asked to leave my room. I went to go see my grandmother. She told me to leave my room several times, and I left, and I came back. I don't know what I did wrong, but try to support my girlfriend, bro. Like I don't even know what this felony is for. I really don't even know what's going on right now.
Sure. Have you had a chance to review the affidavit in support of the arrest?
No, sir. I have a learning disability.
So, basically it says that, you pulled a gun on her, pulled the trigger and it was empty. At the hotel. All right. Good luck, sir. Your name, ma'am?
Cynthia Romero.
22 CF 11577AO, you're here on one count of child abuse. And according to your financial affidavit, you do not qualify for the services of the public defender. The public defender is for individuals that are indigent, that cannot afford a lawyer. So the purpose of today's hearing is twofold. One, for me to review this affidavit and determine if there's probable cause or a valid reason for your arrest. And if I do, then to set bond and conditions of your release, okay? So you can't get out of jail till you see a judge, and that could be me today or it could be me tomorrow. So your options are you can go forward today without a lawyer, and I can do those two things. Or I can roll this to tomorrow, give you 24 hours to hire a lawyer, and then you can come back and have this hearing with me tomorrow morning. You want to go forward today without a lawyer or give you 24 hours to hire a lawyer, but you'll stay in jail during those 24 hours.
I just don't have access to any of my finances from here. When I was arrested, I was asleep on my bed and I was in a bathrobe, and that's how they brought me here.
So do you want to go forward today without a lawyer, or do you want me to roll this to tomorrow?
Can you roll it to tomorrow and I can contact my family?
Yeah.
I just don't have their numbers memorized.
All right, yep, we'll give you 24 hours, okay? So I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Is this for me? Oh.
All right, sir, your name?
Donovan Bernard.
All right. So we pulled York aside, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is anyone here for David York? All right. All right, I'm sorry, your name one more time, sir?
Donovan Bernard.
All right, 22 6741AO, one count of battery, domestic violence, reviewed the affidavit. Were you interested in the services of the public defender? Did you want to represent yourself or hire a private attorney?
I'll represent myself.
Okay. All right, any input from the state, found probable cause?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm inclined to set your bond at $500 with conditions, no contact with the alleged victim, no return to the scene, maintain separate residence, and do not possess any guns, knives, or weapons. Is that acceptable to you, or is there anything that you want to tell me that you think I should consider? Understand, though, as a defendant, you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you, so it puts you in a tough spot. Anything you want to say, or is that acceptable to you?
It's acceptable.
All right, thank you. Your name, sir? What is it?
Tanveer Bhayani.
What happened to Donovan Bernard? Oh, that was Donovan. All right. 22 MM 6745 AO, one count of battery, domestic violence. Sir, according to your financial affidavit, you do not qualify for the services of the public defender. The public defender is for individuals who are indigent. All right? So I cannot appoint a lawyer to you, so you have a choice that you need to make today. The purpose of this hearing today is twofold. One, for me to review this affidavit and determine if there's probable cause or a valid reason for your arrest. And if I do, then to set conditions of your release. All right? You can't get out of jail until you see a judge. That's me today. It's me tomorrow. Do you want to go forward today without a lawyer and I make those determinations? Or do you want me to roll this 24 hours for you to get a lawyer and you can come back and see me tomorrow? But understand that between today and tomorrow, you'll stay in jail.
I'll go without a lawyer.
You want to go now? All right. Review the affidavit, found probable cause. Any input from the state?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm inclined to set your bond at $500 with conditions: no return to the scene, maintain separate residence, do not possess any guns, knives, or weapons. Is that acceptable to you, or is there anything that you want to tell me that you think I should consider? But understand that as a defendant, you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you, so it puts you in a tough spot.
I accept.
All right. You'll accept it? Okay, and then no contact with the alleged victim, okay? All right.
Your
thank you.
Honor, I believe DCF should have been contacted as children were present.
I don't remember if I saw that in this one.
I didn't, but there were 3 children. One was 17, one was 9 years
If
old.
DCF gets involved, you also have to follow whatever DCF recommends. Okay. All right, thank you. Your name, ma'am?
Chelsea Matos.
All right, you're out on bond in 22 CF 7156 AO on a possession of MDMA ecstasy. You're also out on bond on a resisting merchandise recovery petty theft, 22 MM 5617 AO. You're here today in 22 MM 6738 AO, one count of battery, domestic violence. Reviewed that affidavit, found probable cause, point the public defender. Any input from the state?
No, Your Honor.
Any input from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'll set your bond to $500. No contact, no return, maintain separate residence, do not possess any guns, knives, or weapons. What's the status of the case that she's out on bond?
2022 CF 7156. Defendant was arrested June 27th. Formal charges have not been filed. 22 MM 5617. Defendant was referred to pretrial diversion. So sorry. Pretrial diversion in September. She has not been approved yet. And there is pretrial set for November 4th.
I'll take no action on those cases. Good luck.
Thank you. Sir.
Your name, ma'am? 22 MM 428 AO. You're here on one count of battery, domestic violence. Reviewed the affidavit, found probable cause, point the public defender. And, ma'am, your name? Your name?
Esther Cisneros Melendez.
And what is your relationship to,
I'm her
this case?
mother.
You're her mother? And you were there, but you're not a victim, correct?
Correct.
All right, is there anything that you want to tell me with regards to her that you think the court should consider?
She would not have reacted that way if he was not in her face. And when somebody's in your face and they're spitting at you while they're yelling, because of they're yelling at you and the spit, I don't think she would have pushed him.
Hey, do you have any questions for her?
I do not, Your Honor.
Spence, do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
She qualifies for pretrial, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Any input?
No, Your Honor.
Depends. Does everybody live together?
Yes, we do.
Who lives at the house?
Huh?
Who lives there?
It's me, my husband, that's the one that, and then my grandson and her.
Your Honor, I have no objection to pretrial release, but obviously there can be no contact.
Bond, Your Honor.
All right. All right, we'll set your bond at $500. No contact, no return, maintain separate residence. Do not possess any guns, knives, or weapons. Does she need to go back for any reason?
Do you have any belongings?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that for me?
Sure, one second.
Yes, Your Honor.
You can return one time with the assistance of law enforcement. So, in order to get out of jail, she's gonna have to post a $500 bond. And then the conditions are no contact with the alleged victim, no return to the scene, She has to maintain a separate residence. She cannot possess any guns, knives, or weapons. And she could return one time with the assistance of law enforcement to get any stuff that she needs while this is pending.
Okay, I question that only because, he's not there. I told him he could not be there no more. Because he's the issue. He's the main issue that causes everything.
So, based on the limited information I have today, that's what I'm offering. If things change or are changing like you're saying, then you can contact the judge that's assigned to the case, and then they can make any changes.
Okay, so when she gets out, she cannot come home
She
just
can
to
come
get
home
some
one
stuff?
time with law enforcement to get whatever she needs while we figure this out.
Your Honor,
Okay.
if I can suggest, if you strike the no return but leave the separate residence, if she goes one time with law enforcement and the father is no longer there, it shouldn't be an issue.
Okay? So you're kicking out your husband?
I told him yesterday he was not to come back, and I haven't heard from him since then.
All right, you can return one time with the assistance of law enforcement. If they determine that he does not live there, then you can stay. All right, thank you.
Okay.
Is that for your? All right, ma'am, your name? All right, you're out on pretrial release on a battery domestic violence, 22 mm 6205 AO. You're here today in 22 mm 6739 AO, one count of battery domestic violence. Reviewed the affidavit, found probable cause, point the public defender. Any input from the state?
Your Honor, the out on bond is with the same victim for the same crime.
Any input from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right. All right, I'll set your bond at $1,000 on this new case. Conditions, no contact, no return, maintain separate residence, do not possess any guns, knives, or weapons. On the case that you're out on pretrial release, I'll revoke your bond on that case. Let the judge assigned to that case determine what a reasonable bond is for you. Can I now make that determination? Your name, sir?
Wilson.
22 mm 6746 AO, one count of battery domestic violence. Sir, according to your financial affidavit, you do not qualify for the services of the public defender. The public defender is for individuals that are indigent and that cannot afford a lawyer, okay? So the purpose of this morning's hearing is twofold. One, for me to review this affidavit and make a determination if there is probable cause or a valid reason for your arrest. And if I do make that determination, then to set conditions of your release, all right? So you can't get out of jail until you see a judge. It could be me today, it could be me tomorrow. You can either go forward today without a lawyer, and I can do that, or I can roll this 24 hours to tomorrow morning, give you 24 hours to find a lawyer, you can come back with a lawyer, and we can do this tomorrow. But understand that during that 24 hours, you'll stay in jail.
All right,
You want to go forward today without a lawyer or tomorrow?
go forward without.
Okay. All right, review the affidavit, found probable cause. Any input from the state?
No, Your Honor, no.
All right, sir, I'm inclined to set your bond at $500 with conditions: no contact with the alleged victim, no return to the scene, maintain separate residence, do not possess any guns, knives, or weapons. Is that acceptable to you, or is there anything that you want to tell me, anything you think the court should consider in determining conditions of your release?
It's acceptable.
All right, thank you.
Marcavis Bellamy.
All right, you're here on two cases. The first one is 22 CF 2315 AO on 4 out-of-county warrants on a burglary of a structure, grand theft, dealing in stolen property, and criminal mischief of $1,000 or more. This is out of St. Lucie County. According to this, your bond is set at count 1 is $50,000, count 2 $10,000, count 3 $50,000, and count 4 $25,000. Does that sound right? St. Lucie. St. Lucie County has 72 hours to come pick you up, not counting the weekends. You also have another case, 22 CF 2317, also out of St. Lucie County, burglary of a structure, grand theft, dealing in stolen property, and criminal mischief. According to that warrant, your bonds on that one are set at $50,000, $10,000, $25,000. No, is that one not 25? Is it 50, 10, 50, 25? All right, so you got a couple $100,000 in bonds there. Again, 72 hours to come pick you up, starting now, not counting the weekend. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. St. Lucie ain't messing around, huh?
Canal refuse, Your Honor.
All right, 3 cases, temporarily appoint the PD on all 3. What do you want to do, waive or roll?
Waive, Your Honor.
All right, the first one, looks like 2,000. CF 2905 AO, out of county warrants, out of Broward. Bond is set at no bond on each of those. 2,000 CF 8116, also Broward. Bond is set at 0, and 19041966 TC. This is out of Broward as well, out of county, no bond. 72 hours starting now.
See that one?
That was ROR? Oh, it says 0. All right, ROR on that one. So he's out on that, sitting on the others. Your name, sir?
Elliott Jr.
All right, DR 16001789 FD out of county warrant, writ of bodily attachment. According to this, your purge amount is $9,397.56. This is out of Polk County. So if he doesn't pay that purge, Polk County has 24 hours to come get him? Yeah. So if you don't pay that to get out, they'll come get you tomorrow, okay?
Will be released after 24 hours?
Right, so if they don't come get you tomorrow, we'll bring you back and figure out if there's a reason why, and if there is no good reason, then we'll let you out. All right?
Yo, Fernandez bonded.
All right. Your name, ma'am?
Stacy Herrera.
All right, you have 2 cases. The first one is CF 190111054 AO. Polk County, 3 out of county warrants, giving false information to a pawnbroker. According to this, your bond is set, it's a failure to appear, your bond is set at no bond on each of those. And then you also have CF 2005-114. According to that, failed to appear for an inmate work program, your bond on that is set at no bond. Polk County, just like the last gentleman, has 24 hours to come pick you up starting now. Do you have any questions?
No.
All right, thank you. Your name, sir?
Amari Jones.
All right, you're out on pretrial diversion, it looks like. Possession of cocaine, 21 CF 6408 AO. And you're here in case number F 220117333A out of county warrant on a carrying a concealed firearm out of Miami-Dade. According to that, your bond is set at no bond, and I'll take no action on the case up here in Orange County, okay? They have 72 hours to come pick you up starting now, not counting the weekend. All right. Your name, sir?
Sergio Perez.
All right, you're out on bond in 22 CF 10349 AO, driving while license suspended as a habitual traffic offender. You're here today in 22157 CFA, out of county warrant, out of Seminole County. Failure to appear on a Duelis as a habitual traffic offender. Your bond on that is set at no bond. I'll take no action on the case up here. Seminole County has 24 hours to come pick you up starting now. All right, thank you. Your name, sir?
John L. Roman.
All right, 22 MM 1888, out of county warrant, resisting officer without violence, out of Osceola, I believe. Yeah, Osceola County, according to this, your bond is set at $500. Osceola County has 24 hours to come pick you up, starting now, not counting, starting now. Do you have any questions?
Sure.
All right, thank you. Your name, ma'am?
Jordan Snell.
All right, so is this an Osceola County case?
Yes, it was an overline arrest.
All right. So you're here on this Osceola County case, burglary of an unoccupied conveyance and larceny petty theft. Were you interested in the services of the public defender? Did you want to represent yourself or hire a private attorney?
Public defender, please.
I'm sorry?
A public defender, please.
All right, do you have a job?
No.
Any sources of income? How do you survive? You don't know?
Just survive.
Yeah, you do.
You have a car? Where do you live? You don't live anywhere? Okay. When's the last time you ate? You don't know? Okay, it's really tough for me to figure this out when I can't get those answers. All right, I will temporarily appoint the public defender for purposes of this hearing. Reviewed the affidavit, found probable cause. I'll stay your bond on count 1 and count 2. I'll set at $100. No return to the scene.
Your Honor, I apologize, we don't have the amount, so can you say what count one is?
3,500 and 100.
Thank you.
Yep.
Jesus.
All right, ma'am, your name?
Latiria Whitson.
All right, 22 CT 1243 AO, out of county, failure to appear on a Dwillis out of Lake County. According to this, your bond is set at no bond. Lake County has 24 hours to come pick you up starting now. Do you have any questions?
No.
All right, thank you. Your name, sir?
Carlos Tawan Reed.
All right, 2007 CF 19102 BO on a violation of probation. According to this warrant, it's a violation of probation and trafficking in oxycodone. Your bond on that. Were you interested in the services of the public defender? Did you want to represent yourself or hire a private attorney?
I'm a private attorney, sir.
Do you know who you're going to hire?
No, sir, not at the moment.
Okay. So you're here on this VOP where you can be held at no bond, and then of course you also have this trafficking and oxycodone case with the standard bond or scheduled bond on that's $100,000, right? So you got a big bond on that one and possibly a no bond on the other. Do you want to go forward on this hearing today and I can determine what your bond is on these cases without a lawyer, or do you want me to roll this 24 hours, give you 24 hours to hire a lawyer, and then you can come back and have this hearing tomorrow with me? Do you have any questions?
I can roll it for 24 hours, sir.
Okay, all right, I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Sir.
Your name, ma'am?
Michelle Sargent.
All right, 2020 CF 4080 AO on a violation of probation, leaving a crash with serious injuries, it looks like, and a misdemeanor DUI. According to this, bond is set at no bond. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. Your name, sir? All right, 21 CF 9508 AO, violation of probation, burglary of an unoccupied structure, and a domestic battery. According to this, your bond is set at no bond. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. Do some 33 days and just see if anyone shows up.
Sure. Did we have a Will Vanellis that was out of county? I couldn't give you a case number if I wanted to, but I can give you the booking number. 2202-3363. Vanellis, Vernelus. Yeah, it's an
Second session?
Oh, okay, it says second, it says out of county, but okay.
Because it was an over the line race. But it's an over the line arrest. So.
Yes, Your Honor, I am ready for 33-day motions.
All right. The first one that I have is James Edward Woods, 22 CF 9980 AO.
Denied, information was filed.
Anthony Isaiah Nichols, 22 CF 9371 AO.
Granted, notice of non-filing.
Mohammed Holbail, 22 CF 10163 AO.
Denied, information was filed.
Robert Young, 22 CF 9863 AO.
Denied, information was filed.
The order was optimistic, so I have to make some changes. Jorge Ortiz, 22 MM 5950 AO.
Granted, notice of non-filing.
Gian Piero Nava Gasparinava, 22 CF 10183 AO.
Denied, information was filed.
Delana Thompson, 22 CF 9916 AO.
Granted, notice of non-filing.
What do we want to do with York? do we want to do